Hello and welcome back to Randomly Generated Conversations. We had a long break. Let's see, we got sick for a couple weeks, passed around the house, got sick again. I was in Mexico with my wife, and then this last week, Bastion and Caleb have had a play, so they've had late night rehearsals prior to opening. So we really haven't had any recording time up until now.
No, we haven't.
Welcome back. Have you missed it, Bastion?
I have. It's been a little while.
How about you guys? Have you guys missed it? Let us know by filling out some feedback. All right, first topic for today is, if you had to rename yourself, what name would you choose?
I'll let you go first, because I have to think.
If I had to rename myself, it would be like Juan Pablo.
That's an interesting name.
I don't know. I don't know that I would rename myself. Yes, there's a lot of times when I tell somebody my name, they'll either spell it Leslie or Westley with a T, or they'll just spell it however they wish, right? To me, it's very straightforward spelling, but I get all sorts of spelling for my name.
Yeah, the question's not if you want, it's if you had to. Okay.
True, you got me on that one. Okay, so if I had to rename myself, Fabio.
Okay, so
Just kidding, Bubba.
let's go with this. So, you're a criminal, but you decide to go into witness protection. You decide to change your name to Fabio. They're gonna over here
Wait. Why would the criminal go under witness protection?
Wait, that's wrong. I don't know.
You witnessed a crime and you're under the witness
Yes.
protection program. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's a little different than being the criminal under witness protection.
Here's the thing, though. If you know a person that knows a person that knows a person, then you can get yourself, if you're the criminal, into witness protection.
Okay.
But anyway, no, if you're a witness and you got yourself into the witness protection program and you change your name to Fabio, they're gonna start wondering what's going on there.
I remember commercials with Fabio back when I was a kid. There was I can't believe it's not butter. The flowing hair, something I don't have. I don't have any hair. The nice muscles, something else I don't have. Let's see. Let me ask you for help then. When you look at this face, this work of art, what name would you give it? Pretend you just painted a picture of me. What name would you give that picture?
You just shoved into my head a bunch of, artists' names. I was about to say Michelangelo.
I don't think I could pull off a Michael. I've known way too many Michaels in my life.
I know too many Michaels.
I don't think I could pull off a Michael. Leonardo?
I can see that, Leonardo.
Or just Nardo?
Hey, what did you name your child? I named him Nardo. Is that short for Leonardo? No. It's just Nardo. Sorry for anybody that's named Nardo. We're not making fun of your name. It's just...
If you are named Nardo, let us know in the feedback. All right.
There once was a guy named Nardo. He decided to get hired as a bardo. He didn't continue his career after that. Anyway.
I can name myself Bard. Before you say it's not a name, it's a profession. Lord of the Rings.
No,
Or not Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. Sorry.
I wasn't going to say that it wasn't a name. It was a profession. Because it's both.
Yes.
Because I knew it was from Hobbit. Yes, Hobbit.
Ish. I don't know. Now you're having me second guessing. Yeah, it's not Lord of the Rings. It's Hobbit. Okay. All right. So we've given me plenty of names I'm definitely not going to use. So what would you rename yourself if you had to rename yourself?
When you look at this beautiful work of art and pretend you painted a picture of me, what would you name me?
I did paint that picture of you.
Oh, that's true.
And I did name you already, so that's a different story.
What would you different name me?
If I can name you something else...
What were you gonna name me before this?
No, you were always Sebastian.
Oh, okay.
Since we got married and we were deciding to have kids, we knew we were going to have a Bastion.
Okay. And I just ended up being the Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fortress.
So, if I had to rename you, Ned.
Ned?
No reason why. No explanation there. Ned.
For some reason, I can see myself as a Ned.
But let's say you turn 18 years old and you said, I'm tired of everybody saying Sebastian instead of Bastion. I'm going to change my name. You go down to the courthouse. What name do you give yourself?
Sebastian. So that now they can actually say my name right.
And then everybody calls you Bastion instead of Sebastian.
Yep. No, I was going to say that earlier. And I was thinking, you know what? Sebastian. Because people would be like, you know what? I'm saying your name right now. And it's no longer just, hey, Sebastian. It's actually just Bastion. Oh, sorry, Sebastian. Yeah.
Teachers. I think there was only a few teachers in your time in school that
They
actually got
said
the
my
name right.
But the problem was, I had a teacher that was completely off with my name. They called me Boston. It wasn't even close to Bastion. It was just, hey, Boston. I'm like...
Well, you had friends that you've known for like 5-6 years that still call you Sebastian.
And then I let them know, and they're
You've
like...
just kind of given up.
Yeah, they try to stop calling me Sebastian, but it doesn't end up working.
Yeah, I would always get Leslie. What's your name? Wesley? Oh, Leslie? No, Wesley. Leslie. Okay, you could call me Leslie. Even the worst is when you spell it for somebody, right? You're on the phone and they ask your name. They're, can you spell it? Okay, Wesley. And then
They repeat it to you?
they often don't repeat it to you, but you get the email and it's like, hey, Leslie, or hey, something completely different from what you even spelled. And you're like, how did they get that from? Not just what I'm saying, but I mean, especially like, hey, Bob.
I spell my name to people. Like, at first I'll let them guess how to spell it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always I-O-N.
Yep. I can see that.
And then there's like 5 people I knew that were able to actually spell my name without going I-O-N. And I'll spell my name to different people too. And they'll be like, oh, and I'll still put Bastion with an I-O-N. And it's like, yeah, let's just go with that.
Because that's one of the spellings of a
fortress.
Bastion, right? I've seen it spelled both ways, and so I just liked it with an A-N. That's why we gave that to you.
Yep.
All right. What is something you wish could grow on trees? Don't go to the old cliche of money growing on trees. Let's assume that that's not an option. What's something you wish could grow on a tree?
Gold?
That's still falling under money.
Dang it. Okay.
Let's say probably something edible or beautiful, right? As
Diamonds.
opposed to just ways to get rich. Paper. Let's stay away from paper because that does grow on trees.
It grows from trees.
It grows from trees. So if you're going to use something like diamond, you have to have an excuse other than getting rich. Because if money grew on trees, if gold grew on trees, if diamonds grew on trees, they wouldn't be as valuable as they are now. The reason they're valuable is because they're more rare. Not saying stuff that grows on trees aren't valuable. I mean, I go down to the store, I buy apples, and bananas and the price of fruit nowadays kind of makes me think I'm buying diamonds and gold. But let's say you have to have another reason other than you're going to get rich. Because if it was money, if it was those things, one, they wouldn't be as beautiful because they wouldn't be as rare. And two, nobody would buy them because they could just pick them off trees.
Here's the thing, though. What if you never told anybody you can grow diamonds on trees? So you put your tree, and diamond trees probably would grow underground because you'd find diamonds underground, right? So you put a diamond tree underground and like some sort of like secret thing. Nobody's going to find your tree. You make sure it's structurally sound. You give it like little spotlights because that's probably enough it's going to need to grow. And it will get water daily anyway. So, like, take the nutrients from the earth. So you just grow your own diamonds. Without letting people know.
Or
you do the old
just,
hide it under your rug trick.
Or you could just, have, coal and oil or whatever the diamonds are created from and just wait thousands of years. You could grow your own diamonds. For your posterity. You don't
future
need a
investment.
You don't need a tree for that.
A future investment, 1,000 years down the road, I'm gonna have a bunch of diamonds.
Okay.
My children's children, my children's children are gonna be living in that house, and they're gonna grow.
So you're gonna have an underground orchard with diamonds on it.
I want not exactly like diamonds, but it sounds weird, but mushroom trees. Trees that grow like mushrooms. But here's the thing, think about it. But they're like fluorescent blue. They could be fluorescent blue, purple, red, yellow, like rainbow colored mushroom trees. And they're like glowing. So you just have one of those as you're walking down
Mario.
this path. No. Not one of those types of mushrooms. I mean like the beautiful ones that like glow in the dark. So you don't have to have lights and stuff like if you have an underground bunker, you don't have to have lights and stuff. You just have these radioactive mushrooms that can kill you at any time.
Okay, now we're into radioactive mushrooms.
Actually,
how did it go from trees to let's have a bunker with radioactive mushrooms?
No, because most of the time, glowing mushrooms are radioactive.
When have you ever seen a radioactive mushroom?
I don't think many people have seen radioactive mushrooms because they can't get close enough to even see them.
Oh, Bastion.
No, but how about then we can grow bushes on trees? Because then the bushes can grow the mushrooms.
How about you just grow a bush where a bush grows and a mushroom where a mushroom grows? You have a tree that grows bushes on... There's a mushroom on a bush on the tree and underground. There's a mushroom on a bush on a tree underground.
No, the mushrooms are the trees. Now.
Okay.
The mushrooms are the trees now, but they're like these glowing trees. It would be cool. Mushroom tree that can glow. And those things grow like, let's say, avocado. I'm just going with something random there. We're going to go with something like, that doesn't usually grow on trees. Or pineapples, yes.
An avocado grows on a tree.
No, I'm saying stuff that doesn't usually grow on trees.
Oh, okay. Because you said something like an avocado that usually doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, that's what I said. That doesn't grow on trees.
But an avocado does.
It does?
I thought so.
It does? Oh, yeah, wait.
What do you think an avocado grows on?
Grows on trees. Okay. Well, I'm meaning like potatoes. Okay, let's go with that then.
Okay.
Potatoes grow off these mushrooms. But like, the potatoes glow. And the potatoes are not like radioactive or anything like that. They just give you healing.
Like this effervescence
like,
or whatever. Or whatever that stuff is called.
They just have this bioluminescence.
Bioluminescence.
And they just have this color, like, each potato could, like, do different things. Like, one potato could, like, help you.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
No! The red potatoes can help you with your anger. It's like the crystals and stuff like that. Red potatoes help you with your anger. You eat your red potato, and it's just like, oh, I feel better. Orange potatoes could be like, I don't know, just like problems and stuff like that. You get the green potatoes. They heal you. They like unbreak your broken arms. So you just feel them snap back into place. Blue potatoes are your water source, and then purple potatoes are just normal potatoes.
So if something could grow on a tree, it would be a mushroom tree with healing potatoes.
Yep. With glowing potatoes. But they have to be the same color. They have to be the opposite colors. Like, they're complementary colors. So if a red mushroom tree is there, then green potatoes will grow on it. So it's like a complementary color tree. If orange tree's there, blue potatoes. Yellow, purple.
Okay.
Purple, yellow. Then green, red. Then orange, blue. Wait, no, blue, orange. That'd be super cool.
That would be cool.
Nowadays, we need those things.
I think I'd be afraid to eat some of those mushrooms, though. Or not the mushrooms, the potatoes.
There's only like a 75% chance of something happening.
Do the potatoes taste like potatoes?
Yes, they do.
Can you do anything you want to with potatoes? Can you slice them thin and fry them up as chips? Can you fry them up as French fries? Can you make mashed potatoes out of it and have this glowing mashed potatoes?
Yes. Like, these potatoes can glow, and like the potatoes glow even if you add into, like, let's say you're having a soup and your soup's like just as like clear soup. Let's go with that. So some clear soup, you add some potatoes in there, the soup will start glowing whatever color the potatoes are, and it will still, like, the potatoes taste like potatoes. It won't affect anything in a negative way, but like stuff like that.
Does it have healing properties?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I wish like wigs could grow on trees.
That is depressing with what I've said.
Right? You have this whole thing thought out, and I'm thinking I would love to be able to just get up and grab a wig from the tree.
Goodness.
Mohawks, mullets.
No.
I think we'll just stop at that.
Not mullets. My tree, it's kind of growing a mullet there. Get me the trimmers.
Right? Yeah, you could like prune the
Topiary.
tree. It's like a topiary, okay?
And the way
you prune the topiary and it gives you a wig of that style.
Yes. Okay, and you'll grow them right next to my radioactive, not radioactive. Shh. My glowing mushrooms.
Glowing.
No, my bioluminescent mushrooms that like are in my underground place. Then you go and like grab your wig from upstairs inside your like house. You have a potted plant. So no, you have a potted plant, but like this big pot, like it's like a bonsai tree. Okay, it's gonna be a bonsai tree.
Wait,
tree.
We already said topiary, and now you're going to a bonsai tree.
It's a bonsai tree, but it's like a bonsai tree, but I'm doing your tree currently. I'm thinking about your tree.
Right.
And then it's a topiary of like the thing, what the wig you want it to look like. So it's a smaller tree. But those trees grow humongous wigs. So you have to put your head size, like the topiary will be on your head of like the tree.
You calibrate your
yes.
topiary to your head size.
And then it grows wigs that size.
That's too complicated. Let's just deal with the healing potatoes for now.
Okay. Sometime in the future, we will be trying healing potatoes.
If you could be any age, how old would you like to be and why?
60, so I can get a senior's discount.
And skip all the rest of your life?
I'm just kidding, no. I would like to be young again, even though I am young. But like young enough that the people I know and stuff like that they're still here and stuff like that. Go back to that age. But I'd be missing out on making friends and everything like that. So we can continue life from where that age is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we continue that.
I don't think we're stuck there forever.
Okay. So I'm gonna say like my 20s probably. 20s around sometime in my 20s. Because then I still get, like, I'll be skipping a little bit of high school, maybe like that. But other than that, I'll probably be here and stuff like that. So, in my 20s and living in the basement. I'm just kidding. Well, for a little bit, I mean, until I get a
Nothing
job,
wrong
until I
with
get
that
married,
for a little while.
stuff like that. I mean, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being here while you go through school or figure out what you want to be when you grow up. If I could be any age, I would be the age I am now.
Why did I think of that?
Because if I'm younger, then...
I'm not born. This podcast.
Well, it depends on how far I go back, right?
Sure.
Plus, I've been through a lot of different experiences that have shaped me how I am. Even though some of them may not have been the most pleasant, I can't really change that. We talked about that in the time travel episode, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't change any of that because it's made me who I am now. And if I wanted to be an older age, then I'd miss out on a lot of the growth of you guys and myself. So the age I would be is the age I'm at now and just live it to its fullest.
You know what? I agree with you. I'll be the age that you are now. I'm just kidding. No. I'll be the age that I am now.
Get your cane ready.
Raising canes. Okay. That's an inside joke. But,
yeah, you don't raise them outside. Okay.
No, I'll be the age I am now then, thinking about that, because then I can still live my life, like, doing stuff with friends, because these are the years that I'm going to miss and stuff like that when I get older.
Mm-hmm. They're the years I miss.
It's sad.
Now that I'm older.
Why did we just get into this such sad topic? Like,
one more topic to close it off.
Because I can't stand being sad for this last one.
Okay. If you suddenly got a lot of money, how would you spend it?
No. Bioluminescent mushroom trees that grow healing potatoes. No, I'd spend on helping, like, business and stuff like that. Helping our business. But at least spending on my business, too. Because in the future, I want to be a prosthetics engineer. So I'll need parts and stuff like that to buy and different things like that.
Education.
That it's going to need a lot of money.
Yeah, invest into your future.
I'd also go and probably buy a bunch of packets to fix any grades I screwed up on. Pay for my driver's ed.
Just pay for it under the table. Just kidding. If I suddenly got a lot of money, 2 words. Hair implants.
I kind of like you being bald. I think most of the family does.
This is how would I spend. I'd probably put it into investment, into different investments, right? Maybe travel a little, but I guess it really depends on how you define a lot of money, right? Because even a lot of money can go really, really fast if you're not smart about the way that you use it.
So how much are we going to say, at least, then? Because we want a range.
Well, a lot of money to
me would be at least, like...
To you at your age is different than to me at my age, which is different to other people, which is different to... I mean, a lot of money to a millionaire is definitely different than a lot of money to a 5-year-old who... You know, yeah. I couldn't think of a situation there. But...
Jinx. Anyway, But
what a lot of money mean to you?
at least 3 million. Like, I'm saying that because the cost of mechanical parts and stuff like that,
The cost of a house nowadays?
and yeah, is expensive.
Right.
So 3 million at least can get me started, because that's not going to be enough for every single thing I'll need. 3 million just gets you started.
If you invest it correctly, though, it should keep growing for you, right? And help you to grow that the way. And I'll go with that same 3 million if that's what I came into. I definitely try to pay off everything I could. I mean, I don't have a lot that I owe at this time, but get all that taken care of. Probably use the majority of it, like I said, put it into different investments. Let it grow for me, and investing into the business. Get some of the facilities that I would like to have in the future for these, and set aside a little bit still for, like I said, stuff like travel. A little bit that I could still use to do something fun instead of spending on buying all these luxury things, which just clutter up a house. I'd much rather take the time to go travel somewhere, get to know some other place, some other culture.
It's weird, because the more stuff you own, the lonelier you feel. The less stuff you own, the more happy you are.
To an extent.
They had a VeggieTales thing about that.
They did have a VeggieTales about that.
Everybody wants to wake up feeling like $1 million, except for billionaires.
Right? I think that's true to an extent. And I think it just...
Yeah, to an extent.
It depends on where you're putting your priority. Right? If you're prioritizing stuff over interpersonal relationships, then that's definitely the case. But if you're to the point where you don't even have enough to eat daily or stuff like that, then you can still be happy, but I don't think that they're necessarily happier either, because they're struggling. They're trying to do the best they can.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of that equates to happiness or sadness. I think it kind of depends on where we put our focus and the people that we surround ourselves with.
Yeah.
Right? And I like to surround myself with good people. I have good kids and good family. I've been really lucky to be able to have good people around me. And I think that's the nice part is I've been lucky to have family, like I just said. But some people aren't that lucky to have family that's close to them. But they can still be close to other people and kind of create their own family. When I speak family, it's not just blood relatives. It's the family that we create for ourselves too.
Yeah.
Right, and let into our lives. So, if I suddenly got into a lot of money, I don't think that would change my focus in that area either, though. Like I said, it would go into these other things that would help, but my focus would still be surrounding myself with people that I can feel uplifted by, right? By people that I can trust, people that I confide in, people that make me laugh.
You can also use it to help your barn, too.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, different facilities that I'd like to have later on. So, anyway, we appreciate you guys joining us for this episode after a long lull. Go ahead, give us some feedback. We'd like to know over the last little while things that you've enjoyed, things you haven't enjoyed, what things you'd like to see more of, things you'd like to see less of. And just if there's anything we haven't thought of and you have recommendations, then provide that as well. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you.